Greetings, dear, beautiful, precious spirit soul that you are. And I know that's who you are. You see, who we are is uncontaminated by any layer of ignorance. And that is who we are. And that's important to remember and to know. Now, my topic is transcending misery. If you're going to transcend misery, you have to give up excitement. You have to give up, what would you call, goal setting. You see, you have to give up competition. To transcend misery, you have to give up depression. You see, you have to give up self-pity. You have to give up poor me. You have to give up they did it even if they did. Because how are you going to get your power back? You see. And that's the thing, that when you take your power back, you have to look at where you were given your power to. And we were given the power to the mind. So therefore all the joy and all the sorrow all exists then within the mind. And then the mind then is the source of the false reality, the overlays, seeing through the glass darkly of the true reality. And when you have spiritual vision, you see, we perceive the true divine reality because we also perceive the similarities. Just like we would, if you would look in a mirror and see the image of your physical body, it's just a flat kind of pixel image on the screen, and that mirror cannot give you the density, the qualities, the abilities, what's going on in the body. So it's not really the body. It is some kind of an image. And what we want is what is real and what is true and what is who we really are. And how we actually have enthusiasm, and we regain our natural enthusiasm, and to give up depression, and to give up dejection, and to give up self-pity, and to give up all of this, because yeah, but you don't understand my circumstance. You can justify all you want, but in this moment, it's not happening. You are right there, right now. You see, right there, right now. And when we are right here, right now, and right there, and you've always been right there, take a breath. What are you bringing with you into this moment? Are you there fully now? Are you bringing stuff into it? Are you believing those thoughts that are going through your mind? Are you then developing relationships based on these? I remember getting involved, in marriage and all that. I didn't know, what do you do? You're married. What are you supposed to do? I didn't know what I'm supposed to do, and different things, how am I supposed to, and then you want to practice something in your mind. I'll practice a dialogue, what I think I'll say, or what can I say, what can I do? Maybe this will happen, or maybe that will happen. See, this is the mind. You don't need to do any of that. And you say, well, yeah, but I'm having to think. No, that's the power we have given to the mind. And that's who we've made our God. And you think, who is the one that is the cause of all this? You get back, and if the joy and the sorrow is in the mind, and if the images we're perceiving through the mind and through the senses, and it's all going through the mind and through the brain and operating that way, but this really isn't us, because we are who we are, beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond the false self. And how do you regain your enthusiasm is get into the practice of starting each moment fresh. You see, be right here, okay? Be right now. Yeah. Get into the practice and just notice, where is the suffering coming from? What are those thoughts telling you? What is that saying? Now, is it absolute? No. But when we make those thoughts and those beliefs and those concepts and the way how we're supposed to be in relationship, the way you're supposed to do the job, the way you're supposed to do all of this, well, if cheating's going on, I might as well cheat too because everybody else is cheating, and if they do it, it's as somebody else is going to do it. It has to do with you and who you are, you see. And then getting in touch with and knowing your divine partner that you are part of, and that we are already unified. And now as we actualize that, we need to act that way, actualizing, activating, and being who we really are in each and every moment, rather than living in a script or a movie or a character we're trying to promote or protect or whatever it is, or who we're giving our powers to. Take all of those back to right here, instead of using the oxygen for the mind. Live from the heart. And when you live from the heart, you're living from the wisdom and the knowledge, and you're also you're seeking knowledge, and that knowledge comes to you in the right book or the right teacher, the right situation, you see. And that's why I'm so grateful for all those teachers in my life. Yes. And I know, as I've said, I've given millions and millions of dollars, or whatever you call, whatever came to me, always, in a sense, went out to help me gain my own spiritual awareness and to help others as well, to have that in every aspect of their being, in the divine experiment. And that is that way, as we operate in the mode of goodness, not trying to work against this or against that, but before the real protection and support of children, of people of all ages, of all nationalities, of all paths, as long as their path is always for the highest good of all, including animals. Yes, to have vegetarian everybody's living in fear here, because this is a fear-based reality. That's the only way this can operate, is through fear. Anxiety, intention, stress. What's going to happen to me? I don't know, lady. It's your dream. And when we really get this, do you want to live in the dream, or do you want to live in the real, the reality, the truth, the absolute, you see? And so, that's right. Take it right back to here. Who do you trust? What are you listening to? What do you really want? All knowledge is available, and be grateful and open yourself to that. That means an open mind and willingness to let go of the very thing that is causing the suffering. Yes, that isn't a part of life. The soul never suffers, ever. No. You see, the mind is the source of that duality of joy and pain, you see. When you transcend that, you're naturally in bliss and in love, you see. That's it.